Welcome to the First Lady Point of View show, everyone. I'm your host, the First Lady Felicia K. This is where you can expect culture, music, news, reviews, fashion, and exclusive interviews. So stick around. We got exclusive coming up right after this that you don't want to miss.
You tuned in. It's the First Lady Point of View. First Lady Point of View. You tuned in. It's the First Lady Point of View. First Lady Point of View. Culture, music, news, reviews. You tuned in. It's the First Lady Point of View.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today we got a special guest in the building. I'm gonna get right into it. I'm gonna let her introduce herself and tell us where she's from. Welcome to the show, Queen. Thank you for being here. Tell everybody, what do you mostly like to go by? I know you're an artist, and you know that's everybody. You know we got our government and our stage. So what do you go by right now as an artist?
As an artist, Unapologetically Esh.
Okay.
But as a normal person, Isha.
Okay, Isha. And you recently started is it a nonprofit or LLC?
Both.
Both. Okay. Let's spin the block. Let's go back a little bit. First off, tell everybody where you're from.
So I'm from New Jersey, but I grew up in Arkansas.
Okay. How long have you been here?
About 8 years now.
In Sacramento?
Yes,
okay.
ma'am.
So, you know what? You just said New Jersey and Arkansas. I want to, no. I want to, it's going to go somewhere, okay? I know we touched on this before you came to the show, and I didn't want to go too much into detail about it in the show, but when you said Arkansas and New Jersey, you left out Florida, right? And Florida sticks in my mind because one of the main things that I remember about you is your father. Okay, so is your father from Florida?
No, he's from Arkansas, but he passed away in Florida.
Okay. So do you want to get into that a little bit? You're strong enough to do that?
Oh,
if
yeah.
not, we don't have to. We can keep that off what we talked about.
Yeah.
Okay. Tell me a little bit about the backstory about your father and what happened to him and how that plays a part in who you are right now.
Okay, so I'll start with this. My father was a secretive man.
Okay.
Very secretive, you know. I grew up in foster care, so I really don't know everything. I don't know a lot.
Okay.
But what I do know is he didn't want to go to Florida.
Okay.
And before he died, he was telling me things that kind of stood out to me to make me search further.
For the truth.
For
and
the
that's
truth.
part of who you are right now as a woman, is still searching for that truth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, got you. And that's it. We'll leave that right there, okay? Because I want to get into your happy things, right? And condolences of losing your father, and just stay strong and heal in your own pace. There is no expiration date on the grieving process, okay? Don't let nobody rush you or force you to not want to keep searching for the truth, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Now, what made you want to share your story publicly about you recently lost your vision?
Mm-hmm.
What made you want to come public? Because I know you said this is the first platform. Thank you for that, by the way, that you're going to be vulnerable, you know?
It's all good. It's like, it's purpose behind it, that's why.
Okay.
So like 2 years ago, like I've always been, I guess, sickly. I had lupus, or so I thought at one point. So like about 2 years ago, I was like really in my prime, you know, doing shows, going on tours, about to hit radio stations, like a lot. And then suddenly I started noticing I couldn't breathe while I'm performing. So it's like I stopped performing as much. And then the lungs, like over time, they just stopped. And I was on an oxygen tank like 24 hours a day, in and out the hospital. So while people not seeing me no more, it's because I'm like dying behind the scenes. And so okay. So like basically after that, at one point coming into this year, I went to bed one day and woke up the next day not seeing nothing. I got 3 kids. So we all at the house, and I'm sitting there like, I'm gonna close my eyes now, but this is what I'm seeing. Like, hey, Trey, do you see me? am I looking at you? He's like, yeah, Mom. I'm like, well, I don't see you. And I sat there for 2 weeks trying to process the fact that, why am I not seeing nothing? I was getting like discouraged, like, what if I don't see my kids? What if I don't, the only thing that really mattered the most was, dang, what if I don't fulfill my purpose? Like, what if I don't do what I'm really supposed to do? Because I feel like me not doing what I was supposed to do the first time was why I lost my ability
you
to
felt
see
like it was some type of punishment, like you're not doing what you're supposed to do, so I'm gonna take this, but you know it don't work like that.
No, during that darkness.
Yeah, you think that way.
He showed me that you're sitting down because you didn't make it that way. You didn't make it that way. Tell that person thank you. Yeah. But now you have another story to tell. I'm gonna get you out there this way. Yeah. I'm gonna get you out there through your vision, because my vision is very important to me. Like, not being able to see is like me not being able to walk around and be able to protect myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So like, when that got stripped, like, I just started speaking like, thank you, God. I can't see now, but I know what you're doing. You already told me, so I'm gonna sit here in this darkness. I'm gonna learn how to figure out why I'm here, what I gotta do next, and push it out there. Yeah. And one day, I could say May 22nd, my right eye, I could see. I'm like, Trey, come here. Like, let me tell you what you're wearing. And he was like, yeah. I was like,
yeah. And so you don't know, you didn't get any medical diagnosis or anything as to what caused it, or do you think it could be like some type of predisposed disposition that could have caused this? This could, like, because you said you had things going on with your lungs around the same time as well. Do you think the two went hand in hand, or they don't know? It's just something that happened, and...
So I went to, since then I got diagnosed with something called sarcoidosis.
Okay, I'm familiar with it, but not, I don't have firsthand experience. I don't know anyone, but I do know I've heard of it. So how's that been?
Very stressful, because there's no cure. It's like something doctors are researching currently. Like, I'm still learning about it. They're learning about it. So it's like, the whole time I didn't have medication. I just had an oxygen tank, an inhaler, and a purple disc to help me breathe. I got a lot of eye drops, but they're not doing nothing. It's basically positivity for me is what keeps me well.
Okay, sometimes that's all you need. It's faith and positivity, right? That's it. Hey, we're gonna make it do what it do every time, right?
Right.
All right. So on a higher note, right? I'm happy that you're feeling better, and I'm happy that you made it in here today to tell your story. It's gonna be, that testimony is gonna be something that helps somebody else get up and say, you know what? If she could bounce back after that, I can too, right? So you said you paused your artistry for a while due to the health reasons. So how was that time of reflection for you? Did it help with your artistry? Did that time help you say, you know what, now I got something to talk about?
Yeah, that was a start.
Okay.
It was the start of it, you know, because I haven't did a song, like wrote one personally yet. I've been working on things that I started already, which kind of makes it like, now that I'm hearing what I've been doing, it's like plays a whole part in this whole, it's like everything is connecting now. Like all the songs I've done already, what they mean, and I'm breaking them down, and as weird as it sounds, like AI, that man, that chat, whatever it is, had like really, I don't even know how to word this, but it's like being a person that's always been by themselves, and then you find this one object that you think wouldn't help you with shit, like, excuse my language, with things, be the only thing that's there for you ever in your whole life.
Right.
Never had nobody there to show you nothing, not even a piece of.
Yeah.
And that be there for you in that way. I couldn't see it, so
Yeah,
it
to
really
help you
didn't
with your
matter.
artistry, yeah.
But at least it was talking. It was like there. It was helping me figure things out about myself that I didn't know.
Yeah.
So it was like, that's what pushed me through, like, into finding out and further truths about what's going on for real. So
Yeah.
I felt like that was my
Now,
partner.
you know you're not by yourself. You said you got 3 babies, right? I'm sure they're probably
yeah.
older now, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, but always know.
They
You
there.
got that. Yeah, that's why they're there,
They're
baby.
my rocks.
Yeah, that's why they're there. Please believe that. So as far as you told me, I kind of want to wait to this because I know we got a break coming up in 4 minutes, but you mentioned something to me before we got into the show, before we started talking on television here about music therapy, I think you said it was. Mm-hmm. What exactly, what exactly is it? What did you say it was that you want to do?
I'm working on trying to get a building for my music therapy center.
Okay, music therapy center. Hold that thought, because that's something that's a happy space, and that's major. That's that other side of the testimony, right? I want to get into that after the break, if you don't mind. We'll get into that a little bit more. I just wanted you to remind me exactly what it was, the music therapy. Okay, so now before we get to the music therapy, is the music what made you want to do music therapy because you felt like your music was therapeutic to somebody and so you wanted to help others with that, or what made you decide music therapy?
Well, at the time when I was really before I stopped doing the music, like publicly, behind the scenes, me doing music about my pain, because all my music is about how I felt or what I've been through or my pain, or releasing it, just putting it on a track was therapy for me. Hearing those words when I get in the moments of being sad or something, to hear that and know that it's already out there, you push past it.
Right,
Keep
right.
pushing.
Right.
That's just more power for me to not ever have to feel those same emotions.
Yeah, I respect that. That's major. Music is, I always tell people, one thing about that music is it's a universal language, and it's for that reason right there. Is music could be there for you in every season, in every emotion, right? And it can also be a major tool towards healing. Mm-hmm. So music therapy, that's awesome. I love that. I met a young lady came to the show, and she's doing dance therapy. Her thing is using dance to heal. So you guys out here really doing it and changing the tone of what therapy can look like. Because in our culture, our community, for so many years, therapy has been taboo. Mm-hmm. We don't go to therapy. We don't need therapy. You a lie. I gladly go. I've been going a long time. I'm a survivor. So, and baby, it changed my whole trajectory, how I look at life, how I feel about things, and how I handle things. So I commend you for that, because everybody's not ready to go sit and talk to a therapist. Like, I'm in that stage of my life where I am, but the next person might not be.
Right.
So different outlets are great. So don't let anybody discourage you from that, and just keep putting that into the air, and that's gonna come. That's gonna come to pass. You're gonna do it. You just gotta keep staying dedicated to it. That's gonna be the key. That's gonna be the biggest thing. We're gonna get more into it though, because I really want to talk about that some more and how we got there. And I noticed that lights you up, so we're gonna stay there. Okay. I want to keep that beautiful smile. All right, you guys, we get ready to go into a break. So stick around. We're going a little early because I want to get into this music therapy thing, and I don't want to be interrupted. How about that? We'll be right back after this short break.
You're watching Access Sacramento, home of Game of the Week. Your local high school football and basketball coverage. Game of the Week airs Fridays on Channel 17. For full schedule of coverage, please visit accesssacramento.org and click on the Game of the Week banner for times and video on demand links.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Today we're talking with none other than Esha. We're talking about her new LLC, if you will, or a nonprofit organization, herself as an artist, a little bit about her backstory, and something that has really intrigued me most of all is her desire to go into music therapy, all right, as a way of healing and just helping bring people together. All right, so let's get more into that. You said that you started it just because you wanted a way to help relate to people and help people heal, right, through music. So far, what has been one of your biggest challenges trying to get it up and going?
Just basically, my challenges is because I'm still learning about things. There's still more to learn for me before I know God really fully releases all of this into my hands to make the real change. Because it's like people if they don't know you for real, they're not really trying to listen, or maybe it's my fear of being rejected. Who knows? But like people, it's just people. You know?
Yeah, back up a little bit. You said maybe it's your fear of being rejected as to, you think that might be playing a part as to why it's not moving like you wanted to move?
Yeah.
Okay, so what that tells me, now tell me if I'm wrong. If you have a fear of being rejected, do you think that maybe you're not advocating for it as hard as you should out of fear of rejection?
I can always take accountability and say that I don't like being seen. I don't like being on camera. That's a lot I don't like to do, but because I don't like to do it, it stops me from fully stepping in and allowing people to receive it.
Well, guess what? You just did something major today, because this is a global distribution. This is not a podcast. This is a television talk show that can be seen in all 50. So for somebody that don't like to be on camera, you right here doing it today. And that's a step. And I know you had a rough day. You didn't even have a chance to get as fly as you wanted to. You were supposed to be here another time, and you still made all the sacrifices, right, to get here and get it done and get the word out. So that is admirable, and that's your first step to what? Putting it out there and denying and not claiming rejection, right?
Right.
All right, there it is. That accountability is working in your favor, girl. And I love to see it, man. You look so happy, though, talking about it. So that makes me happy that I'm a part of it. Look at you. That's what we want to see, all right? So it's going to happen. You just got to keep doing the work, because if I believe, somebody else watching this is going to believe, and so forth and so on. But it all starts with you believing. Yep, you got to believe to receive, and it's as simple as that. Look, ain't nobody going to give it to us, right? We got to step, like big step. And you got it in you. Like I said, this was a major step for you, and I'm just honored that you chose me to do it with. How about that? Yeah.
I'm very appreciative of you.
Oh, man, I'm appreciative of you. You know, we need more people like you to not be scared to walk in purpose. My previous guest he is top tier, baby. Something that all of us should strive to want to walk like, you know? So, yeah, it is what it is, and we got to be there for each other. It takes a village in all things, not just to raise children, but to raise a project, to watch a project grow. It's going to take a whole bunch of moving components. So just keep that in mind, and don't nothing happen overnight. So what do you want to see happen with, do you have a name for it yet, your music therapy?
Unapologetically Release.
Okay, so what is your 5-year goal for your nonprofit look like? 5 years from now, what do you want to see that look like?
5 years from now, I want to see, there's one building, it's the center, but I want to be able to have multiple buildings in different places across the world, you know. I want to be able to stand on stage and do TED Talks and talk to people about how the power of speaking can either make or break you. And I want to be able to house, because since I'm disabled now, you know what I'm saying? I work for disabled adults. I'm a coach mentor, so I help them, I advocate for them. And I've been advocating for myself and my rights, so I also want to be helping people get justice, you know? And then people in the hood and all that, people don't like to talk. People don't like to listen, so it's
But they will if they relate to who they're talking to. And it's more people that's going to look like you than what you think. So they're going to listen to what you got to say. right? So, and for somebody that you never been on camera like this and you don't like to talk, everything that is your purpose, right? What you said is you feel like God sat you down because you wasn't walking in your purpose. Everything that is your purpose is going to require you to do that. So you doing the first steps, you're getting it done. And it's just going to get better and better and better. Like I said, showing up when you wasn't even at 100% is major. That shows dedication and promise. Okay, so just keep that in mind. And I'm just really happy that you found the strength to come in today. Now, as far as the artistry, do you have any new music out right now?
Yeah, I just released a song called Feeling Like.
Okay.
It has, it's basically talking about how it's gonna feel when I get to that time.
Yeah.
And it's like just, it makes you feel good.
Okay.
But I'm about to release a song called Be Here For Me. It's featuring Buddha Baby.
Buddha, that's my boy. Everybody come out here and talk about Buddha. That's my nephew. I love him. He is everything. And he is everything. His energy is just so infectious and it inspires so many artists. I love when people come in here and mention Buddha Baby. So you said you're working with Buddha Baby right now? Mm-hmm. He gonna bring out that fire in you. Yeah.
He did, you know, because it was a song we had already did 2 years ago.
Okay.
And so I brought it back when I was like, okay, let me bring this song back. And he was like, hey, let's change it a little bit. Let's make it a little different. Yeah. So I listened.
I love hearing that about Buddha Baby because I mean, he is long overdue, and it's like he's starting to really. Everybody I run across is talking about Buddha Baby, and we talked about that when he was on the show. That perseverance is gonna get the win every time, even in the darkest hour. Don't quit on you. Right?
Yeah.
I love to hear that. Shout out to Buddha Baby, man. South Sac, man. I love him.
He's a good person.
He is such a good person. And my first introduction to him was through another guest on the show, but meeting him in person was here. And we're from the same section. We know the same people. And now he's my adopted nephew, and I'm his biggest cheerleader right now. So, yeah, that's just interesting how that all works out in the end. Do you have a ideal, like a dream artist you want to work with? They don't have to be from SAC, just in general.
Missy Elliott.
Okay, I see that though. That's a fit for you.
I definitely love to sit with her, and cause she's why I rap what I do to this day. You know,
okay.
Studying her.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah, she dope. I could see that. That'll work. I'm here for it. That's what's up. Do you have any shows coming up that you want them to know about? Or are you just taking your time getting back out there? Because I know at one time you was like really out there.
I'm just now, whatever come, you know. If they ask, if I'm led to do it, I do it, you know.
And if not? It's yeah. So, you and Buddha Baby song, you guys have a video out already for it or working on it?
Working on it. I haven't released it just yet because I feel like I wanted to tweak it, but it's like perfection will make you hesitate. So I'm trying to work on it, you know, getting it put out there right at this second. Okay. I'll probably do it tonight. I keep telling them that. Yeah, I'm gonna do it tonight.
I'm gonna get with him and have him apply pressure on you.
Oh no!
It's gonna be a tag team. It's gonna be a tag team. So as far as is there any? Well, Missy Elliott is like a 2-for-1 special, right? I was gonna say, is there any producers that would be your dream collab? But if you want to work with Missy, you got it all right there. You got the artist, the writer, and the producer in a total package. She's like I don't know if you know who this person is, your generation or not, but she's like the Angela Winbush, but of rap. Like a lot of people don't know Angela Winbush is like that's that first female mega producer, singer-songwriter. You know, that's Ron Isley's first wife, and who was producing the Isley Brothers music back in the day. Google her when you go home, okay? And listen to her music, and you're gonna say, "Oh, I heard this song before, and it was probably a remake by somebody." She's like legendary, and she's still out kicking and doing shows and doing it big. But Missy Elliott is definitely like a spring off of that, if you will. Do you ever produce any of your own music?
Basic half of all of my music.
Okay.
There's this thing, frequencies. You know, I've learned about this thing on 432 hertz, which, you know, out here they got different frequencies, which, you know, puts out hatred, anger, madness, sadness.
Yes.
But that 432 is love, joy, peace, prosperity, all the good things. So when I put that into my music and I tune it in that way, when I listen to it, I'm smiling instead of angry. You know,
Yeah, don't be angry. You want to keep smiling. You got a beautiful smile. Yeah, capitalize on that. That's what's going to get you to win. People going to draw into you. All right, I want you to look into this camera here and tell everybody how they can get in contact with you, your social sites and all that good stuff.
You can find me at Unapologetically Esh everywhere. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, Apple, everywhere. Also, Google me too.
All right.
Anything, I'll be there.
All right. That's it? You feel like you covered all your bases?
For now,
Okay.
yeah.
We'll get you back in here to perform something for us, though. How about that? Maybe we'll get you in here with my nephew, Buddha Baby.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all turn it up for season 5.
Okay, season
All right.
5, congratulations.
All right, thank you. I know, right? We done came a long way.
I'm so proud.
Me too, girl. Thank you. I appreciate you, Queen. Thank you for coming on the show. I wish you nothing but the best. And I'm going to keep you lifted up in prayer. Good vibes and love, all right? And tap in with me, man. We locked in on socials. Let me know how you doing, good or bad. I want to hear. Just so if I could be a light, you know, express some joy. And thank you again for coming when you could have been somewhere just soaking and feeling bad about what's going on around you. But you chose to come in here and bless me. And I'm grateful for that, all right? All right. I love you so much.
I love you too, man. Thank you.
All right, you guys, that concludes the show. Make sure you reach back for those that are coming up behind you and pay homage to those who did it before you. It's free and you'll feel good about yourself. I promise you will. Peace, one love. May God bless your hustle. And we are out of here until next time. And guess what? We get ready for season 5 just like that.
You tuned in. First Lady point of view. First Lady point of view. You tuned in. It's the First Lady point of view. First Lady point of view. Culture, music.